everybody. My guest on this week's Mixtape is a music producer who goes by the name of Steel Banglez.
Hello, Amy.
Hi, welcome to the Mixtape.
Cool, man. What are you saying?
Now, I want to start off, for people who don't know who Steel Banglez is, how would you describe yourself?
A unique music producer, universal music producer that creates any genre of music in any style at a high level.
Short and sweet. I like it. So how did you start out in music?
My mum, she's a music teacher. She used to do Punjabi school on the weekends. I'd learnt Bhajan and all that kind of stuff. And then from there, I went into DJing because my brothers used to mix. And then in school, I started learning Fruity Loops. And then I started getting into producing.
So your mum obviously did Asian music.
Yeah.
That's not something you've gone into?
No.
Is there a reason behind that, or?
Yeah, no, it's just my surroundings, to be honest. Like where I was raised, where I was brought up, I felt like there was obviously at home we played Bhangra and all that, and he had Pt1 about and all them lot from back in the day. But where I was growing up, like garage was popping off, like old school garage, like MJ Cole and Artful Dodger and all that kind of stuff. So we used to mix and stuff, and then like everyone around me was MCing, and there was like mainly black people. So it was like, I've got in with that crowd. So I got into that kind of music because I was influenced by the area I was raised in.
So have you got a few bars for us?
No, I used to MC though, but not anymore.
Really?
Yeah, I gave it up a long time ago.
So you just decided to go to the production side?
Yeah, I think there's more longevity in music production than trying to make it as an artist, especially right now, it's so hard.
So what sets you apart from the other producers out there?
I don't know, you know.
What do you mean you don't know? Come on.
I don't know.
Okay, when you think of making a track, what do you think of that's going to be, what do you say to yourself, this is going to be different to what someone else has done?
Okay. I don't know, I just think I got that unique creative point. Like I just know, like I can listen to so many different songs and I'll know how to make a song that sounds like a certain song or a certain genre of music or even unique, but just with my own twist, like at a high level. I just feel like every time I do something, I always do it better than anyone else has done. That's what I aim for. So that's why maybe I am where I am, because I always try and reach for the best.
So when you put beats together, do you have artists in mind who you want to kind of jump on your track?
Yeah, sometimes. Sometimes I even write lyrics, or sometimes I write songs. So I'll be playing the keys and then I'll write something. I'll be making a beat and I think, oh, that could be good for DW, or that could be good for gigs, or that could be good for whoever. And I'll just write something and I'll just like send them the email or the track, or they come to the studio and vibes. So yeah, it depends. That's the kind of creative way I work with everything, writing, everything, like playing the piano. So it's just crazy.
So your name isn't really a name that we've heard in the past within the music industry, but it's kind of coming to the forefront now with the people you're working with. And I have to just say that, like, recently I've seen this video with you jumping around on YouTube, and you guys have to check this out, because there's you and there's Kreps and Conan.
Yeah.
And you guys are just like jumping around saying 4 million views, 4 million views. Tell us about it.
Basically, on Saturday night, it was Conan's birthday. We were going to release Paranormal Activity on Monday. They done an Otis freestyle to Jay-Z's and Kanye West's tune, and we put it out on the Sunday. Like by Sunday night, it was on like 3 million views, and we were like, "What's going on? Like, this is crazy. Like, how can it be on 3 million views?" But Kreps and Conan have a following on Twitter called Play Dirty, and basically that whole team, Play Dirty, just kept commenting on YouTube on Jay-Z and Kanye West, and I think that's how they accumulated the hits. But now it's just like a worldwide sensation. Like in the last week, all our lives has changed. Like we've been getting calls from Def Jam, we've got calls from Interscope, we've got calls from Poly. Like all the labels are discussing. Like it's crazy right now. We're just working on their album, so we just got excited. So when it hit 4 million views, we thought,
do you want to do the little dance that you were doing? Like,
that kind of dance?
It was like 4 million
going on. Do you know, I was pretty...
and then there's like some plank movement going on the floor.
So funny, like and we got the guitarist as well, and then we got Cash-tastic as well. So yeah, it was funny, man, it was funny. I stood out though, I felt like, because I was Asian, I stood out, but it's alright, it's normal.
That's always a good thing to stand out though.
Yeah, it's not bad.
So you're saying that, you're getting calls from labels. How do you make the right decision of which label to go with?
I'm not with no label right now.
But if you're getting calls, what are you looking for
I'm looking for the right management that understand that I'm not just a normal music producer, because music producers, they get signed, they get a publishing deal, and you can think of it as a house and there's bedrooms. And what happens is an artist walks into that house and just goes to so many different bedrooms and just starts making music with producers, and if it works, it works, if it doesn't, it doesn't. So like, I'm not looking for that kind of deal. That's what most producers get. I'm looking for a deal where this guy is actually very creative in what he does. He's got a unique selling point. He's actually at a high level, and he understands music in a certain depth. And I want someone to understand that I'm very special. I know everyone's special. Everyone, that's their dream. But I feel like I'm so special that I can make worldwide hits. And I think they need to understand that and see that I'm not any normal producer and just like, just shove me in the house with like 10 other producers and just wait for people to come around, like, and just have sessions. That's just not what I do. That's why I've got my own studio. Everything I've done, like, I've done it with my team, and we haven't signed no deals. So like, and it's all going well. Like, all the artists I'm working with now, they're just blowing up like crazy. So.
But you'd be happy to sign a deal?
I would be happy to sign a deal. Yeah, definitely. But if it was with the right manager, like I've been offered 6 figures last year and I've turned it down. I've been offered money this year and I've turned it down. And it's just because I don't feel like the people at the label, they don't have an interest in me, like as a personally. They have an interest in what I am for a year or two, and if I fade away, I fade away. That's not what I want.
So it's not about the money, it's about, your
longevity.
music and what you believe in, and you want to. Okay, so let's say in 5 years' time, which kind of artists would you want to be working with?
I mean, anyone that's hot at the time. Like, I'm not going to say no names. I'm not going to say, oh, whatever, blah blah blah, is in top 10, this and that. Anyone. I work with anyone anyway. Like, I just work with anyone and try. I see it from a different point of view. That I can make them into a star, or I can make their song blow, or I can do this and I can do that. So like, it doesn't. If anyone that's popping at the time, I'd work with them straight away. Like, that's it. And if you're not popping and I find talent in you, then I'll just do the same thing.
I mean, are you always looking at new, raw, emerging talent?
Yeah. I mean, we've got Cashtastic. Like right now, his buzz is crazy.
So tell us about Cashtastic.
Cash, I met him when he was 15. I was doing the rap game. Like, not a lot of people supported the rap game in this country. We had gigs that blew from it first, and then you got people like K-Coke that have blown from it, and then you've got all the rest of them. Now we've got Cash, we've got the youngest coming through, and like Cash is like the shining star. And like, he done a freestyle for Link Up TV, and it's got like over 500,000 hits. His fan base is crazy, girls cry, it's like he's Justin Bieber, like it's crazy. And we haven't even done anything. We just signed a deal with RGS. They're the same people that got K-Coke, his deal with Rock Nation.
So how old is he now?
He's 17.
Okay.
Yeah, and like, his buzz is crazy, and his album and his music, and he's so advanced in the studio. He's an fully developed adult in the studio that knows the history about music and how to create it. So like, Cash is just like my little prodigy as well, do you know what I'm saying? And he, like, vice versa. So it's just like, it's amazing. And then we've got Krypton Conan as well. Like, everyone's young and they're just popping off, and I'm always there. Like, even last year I was with the people that were popping off. Now this year I'm there, so I just find my way somehow. So
are you always on the lookout for new talent then?
Yeah, definitely. Like, if there's anyone that feels they've got a certain talent, they can contact me or you, and then we can just discuss it, or however you want to do it, and we can just listen back to their material. I never turn no one down. I always give them my email. It's on my Twitter, it's on my Facebook. Send me your music, because you can't knock someone down. Like, I've been knocked down so many times. Like, a lot of people didn't believe in me. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I never knock anyone down, but it takes. I do have listening days. Like, on Sunday, I will just sit down and go through my emails for like 3 hours and listen to the music. So.
That's good, because it does take that, one person to kind of give you a chance, and if they believe in you, then obviously you can take it forward.
Exactly.
Now I want to just ask you about your name, Steel Banglez.
Yeah.
Where does that come from?
When I was a kid, like, my mum used to have children, innit? And I used to just take them. Like, I was a bit, do you know what it is? Because I'm a twin, innit? Like, I've got a twin, but she's a girl. So I used to do a bit of girly things as well, innit? So I used to take Judy and basically I took them, and that's how I got my name. So, but at the end of the day, it still represents who I am. I'm a Sikh, and God represents who I am, innit? So regardless if you don't see me as a full-blown Sikh, I'm still a Punjabi, innit? So that's what it is. I want to get the Punjabi visa out to the world.
So that's really important for you to get out?
It's important for me still. It's important. My culture is important for me.
Now, Brit Asian Music Awards are coming up,
yeah.
and I believe someone has a nomination.
Yeah, I'm so happy about that, man. Thanks. Like, I've been working hard. I think I deserve it still. I think out of a lot of Asian producers, like non-Asian, the category I'm in, I mean, like there's a lot of successful people, but I think the way I did it was different. I think I had it hard, and the way I made it through was just like, I just think it's beautiful. I think it's magic. What I do, I think it's magic. I don't know about the rest of them, but I just...
You know, I really do like your positive vibe. I think it really gives a really good message out to people out there that want to pursue music. But what advice would you give to them?
It's hard, you know. It's hard. Like, my life's been special. I'm not even going to boast. Like,
I'm just going to name you special.
No, but it's mad because I used to chill with Dizzy and DEE. Now, they're grime legends. And then I linked up with people that were in the rap game, and then I come across friends that know Cashtastic, and everyone, like everything I do, my whole life journey in music, anywhere I travel, the artists that I like come across, they're just blowing up. Like for me, I don't know, it's like there's a lot of producers and they can just stay in one area and they might just get one tune with Wiley or one tune with Dizzy or one tune with P Money. But like me, I've just worked with everyone, and it's just a blessing. So like, it is a hard business, but I think positivity and always being creative and keep going at what you want to do, like you can get anywhere. Like you can follow your dreams, and no one can tell you nothing. It is hard, but no one can tell you nothing. Like just keep going and you can do what you want.